some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe you on that record pay the bill.
Got to do better. Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they look at
The squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Clippers, #1.
I mean, their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
It's the winner's race. Eating with Ken and Ace at a table, no dinner plates. We the best, get it straight. What's the problem, baby? Raised out of Harlem, baby. Was driving my mama crazy. They ain't trying to give it.
First free throw is good.
Harder than ever.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live.
He hits both from the stripe. May need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
And the buzzer sounds, and the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. The Clippers on top, running away with it. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return to content.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Sacramento shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight, and he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And defensively this month. 5th, the Clippers.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it.
Now that we're here in the new year, you look at the Clippers. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist column and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
The Clippers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
I want my money back, time and time again, while I'm sipping on this. Al Davis said it best, just win, baby.
The Clippers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And the Kings making a change here. Landry's checked in.
I won't bow down to no man. I won't bow down to no man.
Both shots good from the stripe. So far, fairly one-sided. Clippers ahead, opening up a huge gap. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's time to get away from you.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what do you think?
They're going
going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Well, when you look at the opponent's field goal percentage, that tells the whole story. They gave up way too many good looks. When they come out of the break, they got to play way tougher. I mean, get those hands up, get in your opponent's face, do something.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first free throw is good. And so he hits both.
Let's see how they stacked up in the league statistically. 18th in free throw percentage.
It could be a three-point play.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. They just aren't missing.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. And that one misses.
Mentre insieme siamo immortali, baby accelero la moto, chiudi gli occhi e spegni i fanali, vedi noi siamo la luce insieme, il male che produce il bene, la notte abbassa lo sguardo che guardarci non gli conviene, siamo il bianco e siamo il nero, siamo Dio che appare davvero, siamo
The first free throw is good.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire, cose che non si possono dire.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. He needs to review it. I'm sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Now, we thought the third quarter was over. It turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already.
Greg, I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This play mix was rocking. This was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Steps ahead of competitors, they'll test your aim. H-Stack. My foundation.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaquille O'Neal. Time now for some highlights as we take a look at our Jordan player of the game. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is a game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this. This crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.